We mobilized the Texas military forces, both their aircraft and the high-profile vehicles, to assist in providing any rescues that could occur with the rising waters and flood conditions.
Texas Governor Rick Perry saying that everyone is trying to be prepared, of course, for whatever Hurricane Alex brings here over his great state of Texas. It's mainly South Texas that's vulnerable to Hurricane Alex, but you can see here that as of the latest advisory, we're not expecting the hurricane to make a direct hit or landfall here in Texas, so that is good news. However, it will go just south of Texas and to the north of the storm. That's where many times we have very, very strong winds, and those rain bands have already been coming in. Now, these are the official coordinates, if you will, on the hurricane. As of the latest advisory, by the way, we'll get another one by this time next hour, so you definitely want to tune in so you can stay on top of everything. Winds of 90 miles an hour. It's moving to the west at 13, which means it'll be making landfall within a matter of 2 hours, I would say, at the very least. We've already seen some of the western eye wall coming on shore here. It is just that close to the coastline. So here's a look at the visible or the infrared satellite picture. And again, this is Hurricane Alex here. You can see the southern tip of Texas and northern Mexico here. And as I mentioned, some of those stronger winds and the western eye wall is already coming on shore here. Here is the eye of Alex. There you see it right in the middle of these very, very thick clouds wrapping all around it. So kind of a donut as this moves off to the west. It's moving pretty much due west, as mentioned, at about 13 miles an hour. But look at it. Not only are we talking about very strong winds and heavy rain around the center, but the heavier rain bands are sprawling farther out. We've had anywhere from 7 to 9 inches of rain already in South Texas and northern Mexico, and that, unfortunately, we think could lead to life-threatening flash flooding as well as mudslides because of the higher elevations and the topography here in northern Mexico. Once it makes landfall, by the way, you know the tropical systems get all of their energy and oomph from the warm waters, but once it moves over land, it will weaken quite considerably in terms of tearing apart those winds, but the deep tropical moisture will still be a factor, and that's why flooding is a huge concern. Nonetheless, hurricane warnings remain in effect for the coastal areas until the system makes landfall, and we still have those tropical storm warnings too to the south and to the north of the hurricane warning. So we will keep you posted throughout the rest of the evening. Stephen?
Well, we still have that tornado watch in effect. That goes until 8 o'clock, that red box. All of the green shading, those are flash flood watches in effect. They expire anytime between tonight and tomorrow night, just depending on how close to the coast you are. What we are watching right now are several flash flood warnings, Willacy and northern Cameron County. That goes until 7:15. Hidalgo County and southwestern Cameron County, that goes until 7:30. As we slide to the east